Hello friend, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my first fall cleaning video of the year. I started off my morning by opening up all the blinds and letting in that wonderful sunlight. There's something about approaching a new season that feels so refreshing. So in today's video, we're doing a little fall reset. I'll be cleaning out my fridge, tackling some clutter, and even doing a little bit of a clothing sort. And along the way, I'm going to share some cozy throwbacks from last year's fall reset as well. So let's go ahead and get started.
Just yet, I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
Well, unlike that song, I think autumn can't come soon enough, but I still thought that was a neat song, so I went ahead and put that in. But I am so excited about fall. I'm just ready for the cooler weather, and I love the changing leaves. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite season? And if you love fall, what is your favorite thing about fall? All right, so we are starting in the kitchen today, and the kitchen to me is just, it always feels like the heart of the home, the heart of the season, especially fall. You're in there doing your seasonal crock pots and soups and all of those things. I think the kitchen is just the heart of every season, but especially fall. So today I am starting by cleaning out my fridge, but even before I do that, I have to get my counters cleared off first. They were driving me nuts, so I had to get them all cleared off, and then I'm going to get into the fridge, making space for all of the fall things, all of those crock pot meals and soups. I also wanted to clear out my desk area because the desk area and my bar seem to be the spots that collect everything at the start of the school year and just kind of always. my gosh. Wow. As I start my fall reset around my house, I like to really get kind of like spring cleaning, but I like to get in those places that have been neglected or not touched in forever. I don't remember if I've ever dusted back here, and it was thick and it was bad. And then I continued on around in my kitchen to just dust off the baseboards, kind of really giving that some attention because it was just really needing it. So I like to dust off baseboards, walls, doors, anything like that, kind of resetting again for a new season. I feel like you kind of need that reset at the beginning of every season. I try not to put a lot of pressure on it. It's just something I try to get to if I can, and it just feels good to do it at the beginning of each season. So that's what I'm doing here, is just trying to get all the cobwebs and dust kind of cleared away, kind of like a blank slate, starting a fresh new season, trying to kind of get ahead of this right before it actually turns fall. Now we are going to head into my fridge clean out. It was needing it bad. I'll show y'all some of the spots. It was just, there was some, I think it was from fruit and stuff. There was just spots all over and just crumbs and things. It had been a minute since I had done this, so I really was excited to get this checked off my list, and I'm actually going to do the sides. Sometimes I skip the sides, but they were in desperate need. They had ketchup, jelly, that's jelly back there, and ketchup, and just some things had kind of spilled out, crumbs and things that get in spots, not sure how, maybe from the counters. So I was excited to get in here, and what I will do is just pull, I think I start in the sides first this time, and I pull the shelves actually out and wash them because it was that bad, and then go through any of the sauces and things, make sure everything that's expired and needed to be pulled out was, and there I had a couple of things, not as many as I was expecting, but I did have a couple of things in the sauces that needed to be thrown out, and then these things look so much better now that I gave them a good scrub down. So we're going to do that, and then we'll get into the middle section. Again, I'll pull everything out, anything that needed to not go back in, which was just a handful of things, pull that out, and then wipe it down. I'm using my Enviro cloth. I think I'm saying that right. It's Norwex, and you just have to get it wet, and I love using that in my fridge, so I don't have to do much of anything, spray or anything like that. You just use water and wipe, and it's supposed to help disinfect and everything like that. So doing that once I get everything out of the fridge, and then it will be nice and reset, and it just feels and looks so much better. you guys will have to let me know, are your kids, if you have kids, are they back in school now, or are you still waiting? Do you go back after Labor Day? I know some places do. I think all of the schools around here, we're in Arkansas, they're mainly back in school by now. We started back up on the 13th, so they just finished their second week, and they are so excited, and I just love the newness and the excitement of a brand new fresh year. So let me know in the comments below, when do y'all go back to school, or are you already back? And if so, when did you go back? And then also, I want to know, what is on your fall reset list? Do you have a list of things you want to do? Do you wing it? Do you just give attention to what is needed? Do you make a list? Do you do any fall resets, or do you just not? I would just love to know what your plans for fall cleaning is, if you have any. And I just have to tell y'all real quick how much I am loving this Shark wand vac system. It is a wand vacuum. So this attaches to a big vacuum and you can do your floors, but then it's this little handheld like wand type vacuum. So I love it for little small jobs like this. And I had little crumbs and things everywhere, so I needed a good vacuum. So I love this Shark wand vac held system. I think it's wonderful, and I think it's a good price point. It's on sale a lot. I think I got mine at Walmart. I think you can find it on Amazon too. I will try to link it in the description box below, but it is one of my favorite vacuums that I have had. Please tell me that you guys have a space in your home or multiple spaces in your home like this that is just a constant battle. This is, I swear, just a flat surface. It's our bar, it's the desk, but this becomes like a dumping ground. And especially at the beginning of school, papers coming in, and I hadn't fully cleaned out all of the papers from the summer, so I was kind of just piled on top of piled on top of piled. So we are going through that, but the system, like I said, there's just so much paper, but the system here, when it's in place and being used properly, each of my kids has a little slot. So the top slot's kind of for me and my husband, things that need to be looked at or done by us, or things that are in a work in progress. So I do throw some coloring sheets and stuff up there if my kids are working on them. But then the next slot, I just have it by age order: my daughter, then my middle child, and then my youngest. And then the very bottom is blank drawing paper. So that's kind of our system here. I had another basket like I have on the left side over here for quite some time, and it was just too much. There was no order to it. I can keep the one on the left in order because that's my husband and I's basket, and I can keep that one in order. But when the kids get into it, this system seems to have been working a lot better for us. So anyways, but it had gotten out of hand from the summer and, the first week and a half of school. So I was coming over, and it'd been driving me nuts, but I just hadn't had the time to go over there and work on it. So that is what I am doing here. So let us know in the comments below, what is your trouble spot, like in your kitchen or anywhere in your house where it just is like that trouble spot that collects everything. Everybody loves to dump all their stuff in that spot. And just to clarify, the slots that my kids have, those are for the papers that they bring home that they actually want to keep and that will eventually go into their memory box. So once their slot gets full, we clear it out, put it in their memory box, and that is just things that they want to keep, like papers, drawings, pictures, etc. So just to clarify what we put in those slots for my kids.
I did a lot of bad things, and never did I give in, just 'cause the thought of being vulnerable made me feel less than I am. I have never felt home till you entered my door, and from that moment I knew that a home is whatever you choose. That's the thing about you. The best thing I did, and I want you to know, was letting you in. From that moment I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss. 'Cause here in your arms I can finally let go. The rest of the world is outside when you make sure I'm all you've missed. Baby, it takes just one kiss. Many years have gone by, many tears have dried out.
Here for our command centrals, kind of what we call this, I don't have the most aesthetically pleasing solution for iPads and computers, but we found this little plug that has multiple, you can plug in multiple things on it, more than two, and then you can also put in a bunch of USB chargers. So this has been really nice because we can charge all of our things right here. We can charge several other things within this plug as well, but it just plugs into the wall and it has several things on each side. I want to say there's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 places to plug things in, and then I'm not sure how many chargers and things you can plug in as well, but there's 6 actual plugs in this unit. So I thought that was a really great solution for here. Again, it's not one of those holders and organizers, but it's really a good solution for our family. And then we're going to go ahead now and move on into a pantry throwback from 2024. Last fall, that reset made such a difference, and I love how these seasonal refreshes just build on each other year after year. So I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of what I did last year, and this is something I try to do a couple of times a year. So this is my reset of my pantry from last year. It makes such a difference. So if this is something you want to do, definitely check out last year's video, or I will probably be doing one of these here very soon as well. But fall is a great time to kind of refresh and reset your pantry. And then now we're going to move into some clothes. Fall also just feels like the perfect time to reset with your clothes. So I am in my youngest room right now, just going through some hand-me-downs and seeing if there's anything else I need to pull out. And I'm also going to go through some things later today. I don't know if I'll get that on camera or not today, but I'm also tagging things for selling as well. That may end up in next week's video, but I'm just helping sort through my son's things. It is just such a relief to clear space before cooler weather really settles in and just kind of get some of these hand-me-downs moved in, and anything that's too small of my youngest moved out to sell or donate, and just get that all settled. So fall is a great time to really reset those closets, and I've done my daughter's closet and my middle child's closet, so it was time to get my littlest done as well.
I'll be with you as long as you still want me to. All the things we've been through, everything that's been you. There isn't anything else that I wish I had done to be true. Yeah, that's the thing about you. The best thing I did, and I want you to know, was letting you in from that moment. I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss.
Last fall, I also did a big toy declutter. That tends to be when I do those. And seeing these clips just reminds me of how good it feels to lighten the load. And this is just one little bitty piece of one of the declutters that I did of the toys. So if decluttering toys is on your list, you're not alone. It's one of those tasks that makes such a huge difference for family life. And it's just something you have to do several times a year, fall being one of those times. One of my favorite parts of the season is adding little cozy touches. Here's a look back at when I brought out my fall decor last year, and I can't wait to pull it out again very soon. But for today, I'm keeping it simple with just a fresh candle for that cozy fall feeling. But I just wanted to kind of reflect back on some of the things I pulled out last year to kind of really get me in the mood for fall. Fall cleaning has always been a rhythm for me over the years, and I just love how each season looks a little bit different. And the scripture I've been quoting and just clinging to during this seasonal change is Ecclesiastes 3:1, and it reminds us, for everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. So whether you're decluttering your toys, cleaning off your counters, or just lighting a candle, it all matters in creating a home of peace and joy. This is just the start of my fall cleaning series, so be sure that you are subscribed for some more cozy homemaking, and don't forget to grab your free Survival Rhythms planner in the description box below. It's a simple, free way to reset your rhythms as we step into fall together. And until next week, friends, take care.